Hello, Ty Dolla sign. How are you? I'm Haley.
I'm great, Haley. How are you? I'm trying
I'm
to
doing
like get you
good.
sideways. Pause.
Oh, there we. Oh, you're almost there.
All right, there we go.
There we go. It is great to see you in real time because I've got to say I already see you every day because we have this picture in studio. I don't know if you can see yourself
Oh my
speed
God.
diving
Hold on,
from our hot summer show.
let me screenshot that. That's hard.
Is that a good view?
Yeah, that's crazy. Got it. Thank you.
That is so
Where
wild.
was
I
it
wasn't
at?
at the show, but I see this picture every day, so it's nice to get
What
to
show
talk.
was that? Do you know where that was?
Yeah, this was in Portland, Maine, 2016 for our hot
Yeah.
summer show. You were with like Post Malone, Fat Joe. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
But that is a great photo, so I'm glad you got to see that. But how
Yeah,
are you
thank you.
doing in this world? How are you holding up with everything happening?
It's fucked up for everybody. Ups and downs, man. But I'm blessed. I woke up this morning and I'm happy to be here. I'm grateful. And I got Ego Death out. It's doing pretty good. And thank you guys for supporting it. And I'm about to drop another single with another video. And then I'm going to drop my album. And the album's called Dream House. And it's fire. I'm super proud of it. I would say lyrically, it's one of my greatest uh, contributions to music yet, beyond lyrically, musically, everything. Like it's a good time for sure for the music. But we all got to get through this Corona shit, and then it'll be better.
100%. So back to Ego Death just for a second. You have a great crew of humans on this. Yourself, obviously, Kanye, FKA Twigs, Skrillex. How did that collaboration come about?
Basically, I heard this break that I wanted to sample at this party. The homegirl was DJing, and I asked her what it was. She told me it was like very rare, like nobody knows about it. It was on YouTube, but it wasn't nowhere else. This track called Soul Track, and I sampled it and then made a song to it. And then I was scrolling through Instagram and saw Kanye just walking through Chicago, and he was like, hold up, this train going by, and I thought that was dope, and I sampled it. And then I went to Chicago, and we were working on Yandi, and I was just playing him some of the joints I was working on, and I'm like, this is probably gonna be my next single. I want you to be on this one. So I played it for him. He went crazy, and then he grabbed the mic immediately, started freestyling and shit, and like doing like beatboxing, sound effects, and all that shit. And I went back to LA and got with Skrillex, and we finished the beat together. And then I linked up with my homie Serpent with Beat. He added a part to it, and then linked up with FKA Twigs. She added a part to it. My other homie Jarius, he added some background vocals. I think that's it. I like collab with a couple other producers in the beginning, but I didn't end up using those versions. So now you guys have the full.
Yes, and it's definitely very different. I saw you say that Ego Death may be your best work yet.
Yeah, it's one of the best for sure.
That's so exciting. So in addition to that, excluding it, I guess, if you will, what song that you've made would you say you're proudest of?
My AP going psycho. I like that one because it went Hot 100 #1, so that was like a big accomplishment for me. I like Or Nah. That's one of my highest selling ones for sure. And like the people love it. Blase, of course, is one of my favorite to perform. That like turns up a whole stadium every time, no matter even how old the song is. It's still like when it first came out. What else? Famous on my last album, Beach House 3. It's a song I made with my homie Pooh Bear and John Mayer. And that was like huge for me because like I was a huge John Mayer fan from like when he first came out with the Wonderland song.
Oh yeah.
And I was always on him. And then we ended up linking up somehow. I can't even remember. Maybe it was a tweet or Instagram, and he hit me back, and fucking we ended up linking up. And I went to his show, and then I was like, "Yo, come to the studio." And he really came to the fucking studio like solo, like no entourage, none of that shit. He didn't even bring a guitar, but I had a guitar. He was like, you know what? I just want to sing on this shit. I'm like,
No.
you can sing on it, but I want you to play guitar too. You feel me?
Yeah.
So he ended up, you know, he didn't even ask for like a credit on the song. So most people don't even know he was on the song. Like, he was just like, I got you. Like, let's just do it. Like, I'll fuck with your music and I'll fuck with him. So real guy right there, man. Shout out to John Mayer. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely a multi-talented dude. And I love that about him. A song that you didn't name, Something New, kind of did its thing on TikTok, blew up. What moment happened when you discovered that that was kind of re-blowing up in 2020?
It was weird because it was like 2 years later after we released the song.
Right.
But like I say, it's a blessing, man. I'm happy for every moment. Yesterday I was with my homie BJ, the Chicago Kid, and Bobby Brackens, and we were just reminiscing on like when we first got in the game, when we all first met each other, and like how the shit happened. And we were just like, I think lost my train of thought. Fucking, it was just crazy. Like, it's like how we went from there to like Bobby. He was saying that we had this one song, right? And I forgot what it was called, but it was gonna be on his first EP. And then the record company at the time wasn't fucking with the song. They didn't know who I was and all that shit. And he ended up going with another single. And he said when he gave me the news that it wasn't gonna be on there, I was like, you know what, bro? That's all right. Like, one day they gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? So that's been my attitude from the beginning. And now, same thing for with something new. Like, if they didn't get it the first time, it's cool. Like, I'm not mad, but I'm happy as fuck and grateful that they finally did get it when they got it, and it took off. I remember LeBron sent me a video of him and his family doing it, and a whole bunch of other people. J-Lo.
Yeah, oof, that was a good one.
Even people I don't know, like just like everybody that was just at home having fun to it with their families. I was like, damn, like it's one thing to get the club, but to get families at the crib was like, wow. Like, this is amazing.
Yes. Did you notice anything change after that too? Like, did you get a growth in younger listeners or anything like that?
To be honest, like I haven't been on my socials enough personally to like really feel it, and I haven't been able to go out in the world and feel it. So I can't tell all the way, but hopefully I did.
Yeah, I'm sure that you did. And you've, at this point in your life, worked and collaborated with almost every artist under the sun. Is there anyone left on your list that you want to work with?
I want to work with Playboi Carti.
Ooh.
I love his artistry. I love NBA YoungBoy's artistry. We talked, we're supposed to do it. Like, me and Playboi Carti was in the studio, but we haven't got a song yet. Who else? You know what, man? It's crazy because I always be thinking like, damn, I can't believe I didn't say this person after the interview, but I can't think of it right.
That's okay. Kind of going off that, are there any new artists or songs specifically that have kind of gotten you excited recently?
Well, I like Brandy's album. It's not a new artist, but I love Brandy's new album. And like, man, congrats on that, and shout out to DJ Camper. Who else? Let me go through my actual.
Oh, cool. Yes.
I've been making hella beats and just doing hella shit. So, this dude named Channel Tress from Compton. You ever heard of him?
No.
He makes like house songs and shit, but it's like a black dude from Compton, like a real hood nigga, like in that world. Like, so it's dope. Like, just seeing him doing it in his own style and everything. Who else? The dude No Cap from Atlanta. I love No Cap. I love Lil Key, and he's about to drop a new album. I'm on his shit.
Oh, no.
Lil Got It. Lil Baby is the greatest right now. I love Lil Baby.
Killing it.
This new dude, the Kid Leroy.
Oh, yeah, we're playing one of his songs, too.
He's fucking hard. I love his voice.
Yep.
And then there's this other dude, Clever. He's been like featured on a couple songs, and he has his own songs, but he hasn't really blown up all the way, but I love him. And then I've been like back on some old Pop Smoke, of course, man, rest in peace. He had probably to me the greatest album of quarantine.
Yep. Agreed.
Like one of the greatest ones for sure. Like alongside Lil Baby.
Yep.
I've been back on some old shit.
Yeah.
Listening to Kid A by Radiohead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's just fire as fuck. All of my own artists, fucking Joe Trufant, he's killing it right now. 24 Hours, Joe Moses, TC 4800, Lil Durk.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Durk is also like on some king shit right now. Like everything he's putting out, like I love it. He stepped into his height of his MCing right now, and I'm sure he's still got room to grow. But I love Lil Durk. He's one of my favorite artists right now. And there's many more I can name, but you know.
But that's great. And I also feel like despite all the weird things happening in the world, it's been a great time for new music. I don't know if people are just having more time to work on things or put things out, but we've gotten some amazing shit out in 2020. So it's really exciting.
Yeah.
And
I
more
remember
to
it was
come.
2020 when I discovered this in 2019, but there's this other artist named Baby Keem. You ever heard of him?
Yeah. Oh, was it
Oh
Orange?
my fucking God. Orange, yeah, that Orange Soda.
Yeah.
That whole project and this project before that, like every fucking song. So like I'm like rooting for him and waiting on him to like drop his next shit. And I would love to work with him. When you talk about people that I want to work with, I would love to work with Baby Keem for sure.
That is so awesome. So on Twitter, you posted that your album was done being mastered. And with that being said, got any hints you can give us about the album or when it's coming out?
I've given a couple hints already, like online and shit that I probably shouldn't have. You know, it's just banger after banger. Mm-hmm. I teamed back up with my homie Nano, who grew up across the street from my grandmother's house. And before he was even on no music shit, like he was just watching me, and I didn't even think he was gonna be into music. And he ended up giving me the idea to write Tooted and Booted back in 2008 or 9 or whatever. He came up with those words, Tooted and Booted, and I'm like, what does that mean? He was like, you know, smash and go. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, all right, cool. And I made the song, and so we linked back up. It's just been we've always like been linking here and there, but we linked up and made this whole album together. So that's like another cool part of Dreamhouse that I got to like, you know, come back to my roots. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Nano and everybody involved in Dreamhouse. You know, we got one this time for sure.
Oh, that's really exciting. I can't wait for it. And I have a couple of... Are you there, Ty Dolla?
I'm here.
Oh, I don't know what was happening in my life.
I thought you was about to.
I know. I was concerned.
A weird three-way caller or a weird family.
I know. We don't need that situation.
Yo, we got your old cousin on the phone.
You don't want any part of any of that. So we're gonna be back to this. I have some.
We got one of your exes on the line right now.
Surprise! I would never do that to you. I do have some fan questions for you, though.
Okay.
First one is from Spizzy Spose. He would like for you to talk about your experience working with Kanye and Paul McCartney in Mexico.
Oh, shit. That was a movie. But that's got to stay, you know, right here. I'm just trying to make sure the sun is out of the way because it keeps on. But no, it was a movie. We made like fucking hella songs while we were out there. And it was at the guy who made Girls Gone Wild. It was at his house.
Yeah, that's amazing.
He just gave us this whole house and shit. And like we were there for like, I was there for like 2-3 days. I don't know how long everybody else was there, but that was like the first time I had ever been to like a writing camp type vibe where Ye just like has all of his favorite people come through and we just all make songs, and whatever he does with them, he does with them. And I learned a lot. I learned so much on that shit, and I applied to like everything that I've made since then. And I love working with Ye. He just gave me this room upstairs with like all the equipment that I love, my favorite mic, my favorite everything. And it had like, you know, the sliding glass doors that slide all the way back so the room's like fully open to the ocean. And like, I'm just making songs, looking at the ocean. We made Fade that day. We made the song that you're talking about. We made like so many, like, it was one of the best trips ever, man. And I'll never forget that.
Oh, Ty Dolla Sign, that's amazing. And it hurts me to say this, but I'm being told we need to wrap it up.
Oh, fuck.
But
Sorry.
you're awesome. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. And we cannot wait for the album.
Thank you so much for the support. And I can't wait to get back out there with y'all, man.
Oh, yay. Until we meet again to reenact this moment.
Yes.
Awesome.
Damn.
Take care.
Before fucking Corona, man, when people could actually check each other.
God bless.
Yeah.